Hello everybody, we're going to do a segment today of cooking with leftovers. I have lots of chili, and I have carrots, and I have more chili. I'm going to try to make a shepherd's pie with vegan chili. We'll see how this turns out. So this idea came to be because I had this excess amount of chili. I was finishing up some, and then friends of mine who work on this food truck were like, well, we have a lot of, I always end up with their chili, and they gave me so much extra chili, I've been trying to figure out ways to use it. Feel like I posted a video of me using it before, but I don't know. So, I figured if I've got chili, I gotta figure out all the ways to use it. One of which is, I already made some Frito pie one day. I've done tacos with it, and now I figured shepherd's pie would be something fun, because getting carrots, I like carrots. I figured peas and carrots, because peas and carrots go well together. And just doing some mashed potatoes, it would be easy. So I have my frozen peas. I honestly didn't measure it, as you can tell. I'm going to kind of warm these through a little bit. I'm going to add the carrots. The carrots I already parboiled because I figured it would be easier for me to do that. We're going to let the peas go for a little bit, let them get a little bit more warm through, and then throw in the carrots. Or should I just throw in the carrots now? They're frozen peas. Probably want to thaw a little bit more through cooking, and then throw in some carrots. I didn't wait too long because then I realized peas are small. It's one of those weird things you have to remember. Peas, not exactly the biggest item in the world. So I threw the carrots in already. And just getting it nice peas and carrots going on. And when I think about it, because everything has been already kind of cooked, I don't need to take as much time to like cook stuff together. I'm kind of taking after a Gordon Ramsay recipe, but not really. Just stuff to throw it in, because he did carrots and onions, and I would love to do that right now. And he like shredded the carrots, but I didn't do that. I already cubed them. I was just trying to figure out what should I throw into this when I looked this up. So yeah, and I'm not even gonna go with the same herbs that I used, because this is already kind of flavored. I'm going to throw that in here now. Come on. There you go. And I'm even going to throw more in. Also, of course, he used lamb. He didn't do it vegan. I'm going to, because this is kind of a sweet chili, I'm gonna throw in some more herbs. I'm gonna just use a very simple herb mix. He used rosemary and thyme, if you're like, oh, I don't have either one of those. So it's like, so I'm gonna throw in this no salt garlic and herb seasoning. Not sponsored. It's like, just to kind of pull down a little bit. He used like raw garlic, and I have raw garlic. I'm just being kind of lazy about this. Gonna preheat my oven. Bless me. And we're just gonna kind of mix this, because everything is already cooked pretty much, or at least been cooked once. I'm kind of tempted to throw basil in here. I feel like that would work. I just want this all to get hot. That's the operative thing of this, to get it all kind of hot. It's so hot in there, it seems to be throwing off a lot of smoke. So I have preheated my oven. I'm preheating my oven at 350. I'm going to take this dish that I have from IKEA's, a stoneware dish. I'm going to kind of plop this all in there, see how well that works. There you go. And if I have extra it'll go into something else later. Because I don't want to overfill this because I still need space for the potatoes. But lucky me, it's just enough. Yeah, sorry, I'm not using any things that normal people use, like measuring. Yeah, sorry, my fault. I already parboiled like 2 potatoes, cubed them up and everything, but I feel like I might want to do one extra just to make sure that I have enough potatoes to really cover this. I might grab 2. I think I'm going to grab another one and parboil that, and then we'll get to the next step. So I got all the potatoes in there now. Basically, you know, boiled. Now I'm mashing it while it's hot. But some of the most opportune things you want to do right now, I saw in Gordon Ramsay's video that he did an egg in the potatoes. I don't have a chia egg, but I do have just egg. He did like an egg yolk. So I think I'm just going to do like 1 tablespoon, or maybe like just 3 tablespoons of egg in there, which is 1 serving. 1 serving of egg in here as like a binder. Okay. While it's still hot. And I did throw some garlic powder in here, as well as a little bit of Himalayan sea salt. But to end on a fabulous note, I'm gonna throw in some Parmesan. Follow here at Parmesan. Which, if you really think about this, if you don't use all of this in shepherd's pie, it'll make... Ooh, that did not open like I wanted it to. This will make one awesome thing of mashed potatoes later. So, I'm just like heaping it in. I don't even know. I like cheesy. That might have been like 4 tablespoons, right? Right? Just guessing. I realized the beef was about an 8-ounce container and about 16 ounces. The larger container was like 32. I am tempted to throw in some non-dairy milk to make it more of like a creamy mash. Because the other thing, obviously, that I can't do that Gordon Ramsay did was he had like a ricer so that these are going to be extra smooth, and I do not have one of those. That's why I have a fork, like so many of us have. And I figured that is more reasonable than trying to get a ricer. But it does look like it's getting smooth at the bottom. It's just kind of fluffy at top. We'll figure this out. I'll admit, when I had the camera off, I threw in like 2 more pinches of the Parmesan. Again, I don't know the exact sizing on that. All I know is I've opened the Parmesan, let the craziness commence. This is now about half of a container left. I think I threw in a lot of cheese. But like I said, I have a feeling at this point this is not going to be, it's going to cover more than I need it to. So, you see, it's as smooth as I want. Maybe I should have put milk in there, but it's fine. I mean like almond milk. I grabbed some unsweetened almond milk thinking I was going to use that, but I didn't. And now we're going to pop this on top. Ooh, wow. Well, I'm not going to have you watch me do this all. So, I put enough to cover the dish, as like so. Kind of smoothed it out around And I'm going to now pop it into the oven, which I've already really preheated at 350. Ooh, it's throwing out all kinds of smoke. And I'm gonna pop it in there, let it go for maybe about yeah, timer. It's there. There you go. Like 12 minutes is fine. I'm doing 12 minutes because the oven's already been hot for a while, so I kind of anticipate it. We're not really cooking it. We're just trying to get it nice and combined in a way. I'm gonna take the rest of this, throw this in another container, and I'll wait for that to go off. The timer has gone off. I'm gonna take a little peek at the, it's not brown. I was hoping it was gonna be like a brown top. You know what, I'm gonna change from bake to broil real quick. Off. Turn off the timer. Can I? There. Broil. High, low. We'll do a low broil for a little bit. Try and get like a baked on top. I think I'll wait a couple minutes. I'm in the middle of watching a Netflix show, so I can wait a couple minutes, see if it gets a little browned on top, and then pull it out. Alright, I left it in there. It's starting to brown. I just realized this is not tilted in the direction I think it should be. It's starting to brown a little bit. I'm going to leave it in there a little bit longer. I think that was 5 minutes. I don't have the timer on, but it's 11:26. I'll wait a couple minutes and check again. Alright, I just turned the oven off. It does look like it's got a nice color to it. Like there's a little bit of browning on the sides, but it's not like just white potatoes. We're gonna pull this out, and I need 2 hands to do it, so I'm gonna turn this off. Alright, so this is not angled the way I want it to, but I'm gonna get a piece, gonna get some of this pulled out. Let's see how this looks. Ooh. Well, not a piece. It's not going to be a piece, but here you go. It kind of looks like proper shepherd's pie. Oops, as I just lost some. So far it looks good. Now, oh gosh, so hot. Now for the taste. Still too hot because I just pulled it out, but I mean, too hot. Well, so far, it tastes pretty good. There was a small issue with the chili, like something was in it unintentionally, but it does taste really good. Looks pretty good too. I mean, not quite shepherd's pie, but it'll do as a nice little dish. Well, thanks for watching my nonsensical shepherd's pie episode, but I hope you all have a good day, okay? Night or weekend, whatever's happening. See you again next time. Bye.